women's racing.
If you don't run tubeless tires,
Let's bring back to our California.
All right, here in Minneapolis with Trace, aka MATLAB Hunk the Third. I'm standing on his angled driveway because he's literally a foot taller than me. All right, good. All right, so we're doing hot takes today. Hot take number 1: not waxing your chain.
washed. Waxing your chain is the past, present, and future.
I still don't wax my chain because I'm super lazy. Cooking meth or waxing chains? I'm riding a Surly. This one is a midnight special, built up with 11-speed SRAM Rival and the Brooks Lady Standard. All right, we made it here to Watertown. We're 35 miles into the ride, loitering outside of this grocery store.
We did buy some stuff though, so not true loitering.
All right, so let's do a quick hot take. Is the loose line crushed limestone trail, is that gravel?
I'm sure there'll be some footage of it somewhere in here. It is not gravel.
What do you think about tubeless tires? You a fan? Not a fan?
If you don't run tubeless tires, I have thoughts about you as a person. If you're running butyl instead of TPU, you're even worse. Snickers are overrated.
Bike's best form of transportation, right?
Yeah,
What's the
that's not a
second?
hot take.
What's the second best?
Rollerblades?
All right, rollerblades are pretty good. Spending more than $1,000 on carbon wheels.
That's so washed.
So
You can't be doing that. You either have to buy the $6,000 wheels or anything under $1,000. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Spend it on snacks and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, Dr. Pepper.
6:30 the next morning now. I was gonna record more hot takes yesterday, but I was bonking super hard, so decided to just make my way back home. Anyway, the good news is we're meeting up with Trace, our friend Phil, in downtown Minneapolis right now. So do some more hot takes with him. Let's go. What up, what up? Getting that B-roll. Fill with the All right, we're here at the coffee stop. I'm here with Trace and Phil. So I realized yesterday I didn't actually introduce Trace, so why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm a guy that rides bike in Minneapolis. Bikes. I have a couple. So.
Yep. So Trace is also a Cat 2 racer. If this video gets 5 likes, he's flying out to California to do Eldo this Saturday. All right.
5 likes?
5 likes, yeah. We're setting the bar very high for what.
If the video gets 10 likes, Avery will buy me tacos.
Very good.
At Weekend Eldo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 likes for him to fly to California. 5 more likes for me to spend $10 on tacos for him.
Love that.
Phil, introduce yourself.
Phil, current identity, cargo bike owner, dad, and former gravel racer. Yeah,
I think the cargo bike is by far the best bike we have
it is.
in this
Play
group
the
here.
video.
He's gonna put some
down
clips
below.
Yeah, I'll play the
Yeah.
video of us riding this cargo bike.
It's the hot one.
The first hot take I have to do with these guys is being tall.
S tier. The only bad part about being tall, airplane seats. Awful.
Aero bars and gravel races.
I am a fan. I think aero bars should be legal, for sure, and they make things more fun.
I think that there should be a race where all the gravel racers have to use aero bars.
Required
Required
Aero
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a hot take.
what is that? What's that race in track cycling, like Pursuit or something?
Team Pursuit.
Team Pursuit gravel race. Is that the future?
Could be, could be. Yeah, we need gravel tracks. I know they exist somewhere. I don't know.
Mhm.
You put up a clip. You
Gravel
put- you know,
like
put up the thing.
like those motorcycle flat
Yeah,
tracks. or
yeah,
something?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we need. That
Okay.
that's coming, of course, because gravel's taking over all the disciplines. You know, so gravel crits, gravel track. You know, gravel everything.
Oh, I have another hot take.
All right, go for it.
You'll cut this later in
All right.
post.
I've never ridden a rim brake bike. I'll say that now.
Disc brakes are really critical here in Minneapolis, where the average gradient is 1%.
I've got a hot take I've been sitting on.
Okay,
Uh,
let's hear it. Marinating.
I might have spoiled it earlier, but Grand Tours. We all watch bike racing.
Oh yeah.
Grand Tours. We're in the middle of the Volta right now. Grand Tours can be 2 weeks long. We don't
2
need that.
instead of 3.
We don't need that third week.
How many rests? Give us the general schedule. Of what
So
you think.
I like the starting on a weekend, like they do now, but 3 weekends is enough, not 4. Right? So we got weekend 1, 9 days, rest day. Week 2, done. Right? That's all we need. Yeah, and it finished on the second weekend.
So if you did that, would you add like a 4th Grand Tour? Because right now we have Italy.
Yes,
we have
I would.
France, we
This
have
is
Spain.
this is
Okay.
a nice carry-on take. So we don't have enough. The minor tours. A couple of those could be more major.
Okay.
Right? Let's go to South America. Let's bring back Tour of California.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah,
2
that's-
2 weeks in California, maybe
Let's get some
popping over to
Epos
Arizona.
sponsors.
Maybe pop over to Arizona, do a little grand depart from Salt Lake. Like, let's bring that back. Take number 2, if we're talking about grand tours, shorter stages, much shorter
And
stages.
just have them go
I
like
think-
35 mile per
Oh,
hour average.
They should not be doing more than 4 hours in a single day.
Yes. So, women's racing has it right. Shorter races. Now that's for other reasons that we don't need to get into. But I think they have it better. The racing is better in women's racing, and that stage racing, and it's often because it's shorter, more dynamic. They have more to play for. There's fewer opportunities for stage racing, stage wins. Bring all that to the men's racing. Don't make the women's racing 3 weeks. Make the men's racing shorter. Make it even. Shorter stages, shorter grand tours. It'll be more fun.
I'll say this: I don't think they're going to shorten any Grand Tour until Poggi either gets close to Cavendish's record.
Well, that's true.
Because
This
there's
is
no
hot
way
takes,
that-
not
Yeah, that's
reasonable
true.
takes.
I know, but
We're not actually solving these problems.
That's true.
All right, I think a good last hot take is a coffee stop that's longer than the actual ride.
S tier.
Needed.
That's
We're
that's
doing
the
that
only
today.
that's the only kind of riding that I think is worthwhile is when you ride for 20 minutes and you drink coffee for a half hour. Well, thanks for joining me, Trace and Phil. Had a great trip here in Minneapolis. Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye, Avery. Bye, Phil.
Like and subscribe.